It was 2:17 on the balcony, the whole town sleeping below. You leaned your head against my shoulder, like there was nowhere else to go. We had spent the evening talking about the years before we met, about the promises we carried and the ones we still regret. You told me why you fear goodbyes, why silence makes you brace. I told you how I learned to smile while keeping distance in its place. The tired edges of your face, nothing needed fixing there. We only needed time and space. You did not offer easy answers or pretend the past was small. You simply stayed and listened until I did not feel alone at all. Maybe love is not the thunder people wait their whole lives for. Maybe it is one safe person standing by an open door. At 2:17 on the balcony, we let our guarded hearts speak free. No perfect words, no grand design, just your truth resting next to mine. At 2:17 on the balcony, the night became a memory. Above the noise, beneath the blue, I saw a whole life there with you. And every time the world feels hard to carry, I go back to 2:17 on the balcony. Gentle finger snaps join the drums, enter softly. You said you wanted Sunday mornings, a home where honesty could stay, someone who would choose compassion when the shine had worn away. I said I wanted room for growing, not a love that asked me to shrink, a hand that held without controlling, a heart that cared enough to think. We laughed about our little habits, how you hum when you are afraid, how I reorganize the kitchen when I do not know what to say. Then the laughter turned to silence, but it never felt unkind. It felt like two people discovering they could finally rest their minds. Maybe trust is built in minutes no one else will ever see. When you show someone your weakness and they got it carefully. At 2:17 on the balcony, we let our guarded hearts speak free. No perfect words, no grand design, just your truth resting next to mine. At 2:17 on the balcony, the night became a memory. Above the noise, beneath the blue, I saw a whole life there with you. And every time the world feels hard to carry, I go back to 2:17 on the balcony. Now the years have filled our calendar with bills, departures, births, and change. We have seen each other weary, we have watched our plans rearrange. There were nights we spoke too sharply, days we needed time apart, but we never used each other's pain as a weapon for the heart. We learned apology is sacred when it comes without defense. We learn loyalty is daily, not a word in future tense. And sometimes after all the living, when the house is finally still, we step outside and find that moment waiting on the windowsill. Maybe forever is remembered not by dates carved into stone, but by all the quiet choices that keep turning love toward home. At 2:17 on the balcony, we still let our hearts speak free. Through every scar, through every year, your steady love is waiting here. At 2:17 on the balcony, the past and present breathe with me. Above the noise, beneath the blue, I keep choosing life with you. And every time the world feels hard to carry, we return to 2:17 on the balcony. I once believed that lasting love would mean we never lost our way, but you taught me it means turning back and choosing us another day. It means knowing all my shadows without confusing them for me. It means giving me the courage to become who I can be. So if one day we are older and the city lights grow dim, meet me where the air is cooler, where our truest life began. Bring the stories we have gathered, every bruise and victory. I will bring the same open heart you first awakened there in me. At 2:17 on the balcony, you became more than a dream to me. You became the calm, the honest view, the life I dared to build with you. At 2:17, love found its own vocabulary in every pause and every truth. I heard my future calling through. When seasons change and plans grow heavy, when time moves faster than we move, I will meet you in that sacred memory, where the night made room for two. At 2, and no crowd, no stage, no guarantee, just two brave hearts beneath the sky, choosing not to say goodbye. It was 2:17 on the balcony, and somehow that was everything. It was 2:17 on the balcony, the whole town sleeping below. You leaned your head against my shoulder like there was nowhere else to go. We had spent the evening talking about the years before we met, about the promises. Your voice came through in fragments, soft as fabric in the dark, even broken by the distance. It still reached the guarded parts. The signal kept on fading as the rain moved through the wires. You were speaking from a hotel room, I was fighting sleep and fear. We had spent too many evenings letting silence fill the space, afraid that one wrong conversation might undo what we had made. Then you said, I do not need you to pretend that you are fine. I would rather hear the hard truth than a perfect borrowed line. So I told you where I struggled. You confessed what kept you awake. Through the hiss between our voices, something honest found its way. Maybe love is not a clear line with no interruption there. Maybe love is staying patient till two hearts can hear. Satin static in the darkness, your love moving through the noise. Every broken little signal still delivered me your voice. Satin static, soft and restless, like a promise traveling home. No distance could erase the feeling coming through. Sad and static in the darkness, always led my heart to you. There were months of different cities, there were flights we could not make, there were birthdays through a screen and plans that distance had to change. But you learned the way to patience, I learned trust without control. We stopped measuring devotion by the miles between our homes. You would leave me little messages when your schedule ran too long. I would send you morning sunlight when your side still held the dawn. Every ordinary effort built a bridge the eye could not see. And the space that once divided us became proof of loyalty. Maybe closeness is not measured by how near two bodies stay. Maybe it is being present, even worlds away. Sad and static in the darkness, your love moving through the noise. Every broken little signal still deliver me your voice. Sad and static, soft and restless, like a promise traveling home. No distance could erase the feeling that I never stood alone. When the world became uncertain, your truth kept coming through. Sad and static in the darkness, always led my heart to you. Now the years have closed the distance, and your coat hangs next to mine. Still we keep those old recordings from another place and time. Sometimes when the house is silent, we replay the words we shared, and remember how our future started with two people scared. We have learned that lasting loving is not always smooth or clear. Sometimes it is choosing courage when the signal disappears. It is calling back with patience. It is asking what is true. It is listening through the static till the heart comes breaking through. Maybe every interruption only taught us how to hear the devotion underneath it, growing stronger every year. Sad and static in the darkness, your love still moving through the noise. Every season, every distance could not take away your voice. Sad and static, soft and faithful, like a promise finally home. Through every unclear moment, you made certain I was known. When the world became uncertain, your truth kept coming through. Sad and static in the darkness, always led my heart to you. I used to think that real love would never lose connection, that two hearts meant for each other would escape all imperfection. But you taught me love is stronger when it chooses to repeat. I am here, I am still listening. Let us meet where honesty meets. So when our words get tangled, or the days make us unclear, I will search beneath the surface for the heart I know is near. I will never let the silence speak more loudly in our truth. I will keep adjusting gently till I find my way to you. Sad and static in the darkness, now I understand the sound. It was love refusing distance, it was trust still reaching out. Sad and static, soft and endless, every broken way you made whole. You were calling through the silence to the center of my soul. To every city, every season, distance, now is breathing here at home. Your voice came through in fragments, but your love the right complete. Your voice came through in fragments, soft as fabric in the dark. Even broken by the distance, it still reached the guarded parts. The numbers kept on climbing past the place we meant to leave. Neither one of us corrected it. We both needed room to breathe. We had left a crowded dinner where we barely spoke at all. You were carrying disappointment, I was staring at the wall. The elevator doors closed slowly, and the silence followed in. We were standing close together, but felt further than we had been. Then the elevator passed our floor, and neither touched the key. You exhaled and said, I miss us. I said, I miss who we could be. Between the lights and moving cables, all our careful walls came down. In that little space between floors, we finally turned around. Maybe wrong directions happen when the heart needs time for more. Maybe some doors have to stay closed till we find another door. The elevator missed our floor, but I did not mind at all. You were standing there beside me in that quiet moving hall. Choose each other more. We arrived somewhere much deeper than the place we planned before. The elevator missed our floor, but love found what it came there for. We rode upward past the rooftop, then descended once again. You admitted how your workload had been wearing you so thin. I confessed I felt forgotten, though I knew you still cared. We stopped arguing with shadows and began to name what hurt us there. You took blame without defending. I stopped making pain a test. We did not solve every problem, but we gave the truth its breath. When the doors returned to our level, neither one of us stepped through. We pressed the button one more time, because there was more to say and do. Maybe love is not avoiding every place where feelings break. Maybe love is staying longer for the healing both must make. Quiet moving hall. The elevator missed our floor, and time forgot what it was for. One wrong turn became the moment that made us choose each other more. We arrived somewhere much deeper than the place we planned before. The elevator missed our floor, but love found what it came there for. Now whenever plans go sideways or the road is rearranged, we remember how one error gave our hearts the room to change. We have missed more destinations, we We have taken longer routes, but we no longer fear the moments that expose our hidden doubts. There are times we still grow distant, times we speak before we hear, but we stop and find the courage to invite each other near. We have learned that being partners means correcting where we can, and accepting some wrong turns may reveal a better plan. Not every delay is wasted, not every detour is wrong. Somewhere past the expected, we discover where we belong. The elevator missed our floor, and I am grateful that it did. It carried us beyond the silence where our truest feelings live. The elevator missed our floor, but brought us closer than before. One wrong turn became a promise we are still worth fighting for. When the world moves past our choosing, I know what my heart is moving toward. The elevator missed our floor, but love opened the right door. But love opened the right door. I used to need a perfect journey, every step exactly right. I thought love meant knowing clearly where the road would end each night. But you taught me there is beauty in the routes we cannot name. When two people keep returning, even detours lead the same. So when life ignores our plans and takes us somewhere unforeseen, I will not assume we are lost, because the road has changed its scene. I will look for you beside me, I will listen, I will stay. Every missed floor can become another chance to find our way. The elevator made it past our floor, but found the truth behind our walls. It held us in a moving room until we finally said it all. The elevator missed our floor and gave our tired hearts something more, a chance to stop pretending we were not worth healing for. Let the numbers keep on changing, let the world move as it will. Every road feels like direction when your hand is in mine still. The elevator missed our floor, but love arrived where it belongs. Coffee rings on the piano, morning light across the floor. Little marks from all the moments we were too in love to notice before. You would wake before the sunrise and make coffee while I played. I was searching through unfinished chords, you were smiling through the mistakes. There were bills beside the sheet music, there were dreams above our means. Still you listened like each melody was already something people needed. You never told me I was perfect, you just said do not give in. You believed the song was coming before I knew where to begin. And every cup you left beside me made another circle there, like a quiet little signature of someone choosing to care. Maybe love is not the masterpiece we finish and display. Maybe love is making music through the mess of every day. Coffee rings on the piano, little circles time forgot. Every stain became a story of the life and love we got. Coffee rings on the piano, beside melodies we knew, proof that ordinary mornings can become a dream come true. Every mark became a memory, every chord became a view of the years we built together with some coffee and the truth. There were seasons when the music would not come no matter what. I would close the lid in anger, say the dream had asked too much. You would sit beside me quietly, never rushing me to play. Then you would point toward the coffee ring and say, we have survived worse days. You reminded me that purpose was not measured by applause, that my worth was not decided by one failure or one pause. And I learned that being cherished was not shining all the time. It was letting someone hear you while you searched for the right line. Maybe faith is seeing music where another hears no sound. Maybe love is staying patient till the missing notes are found. Coffee rings on the piano, little circles time forgot. Every stain became a story of the life and love we got. Coffee rings on the piano, beside melodies we knew, proof that ordinary mornings can become a dream come true. Every mark became a memory, every chord became a view of the years we built together with some coffee and the truth. Now the wood is worn and faded, and the keys have lost their shine. Still those circles hold the mornings when your dreams would join with mine. There are songs that reach the radio, there are some nobody heard, but your faith in every version was worth more than any world. We have carried other burdens, raised a home and changed our plans. Still you place a cup beside me when I need to understand. And I'll leave you little messages when your own confidence runs low, because love should give back courage to the heart that helped it grow. The marks we leave are not always things we need to hide away. Some become the quiet evidence of a life we chose to make. Coffee rings on the piano. Now I see what they became. Not a stain upon the surface, but the record of our days. Coffee rings on the piano, beside every dream we knew. Proof that ordinary mornings built an extraordinary truth. Every mark became a blessing. Every chord still carries you. All the music I have written started with your fate coming through. I once believed that being worthy meant I had to never fail, that love would leave if all my music could not rise beyond the scale. But you loved me in the silence before any crowd appeared. You were there when all I offered was a song no one could hear. So if one day these hands grow tired and the melodies come slow, sit beside me with your call. The final song had ended, but the needle traveled on. Neither one of us was ready to admit the night was gone. We had danced without much rhythm in the middle of the room. Rain was tracing down the windows, streetlights breathing through the gloom. You had chosen an old record from the box beside the wall. Said the singer sounded honest, like she had survived it all. By the time the final chorus faded softly into air, you were resting near my shoulder. I was grateful you were there. The needle kept on circling through a song that had gone still, but the silence after music held a truth the music never will. There was nothing left to listen to. Still neither of us stirred. We had reached a kind of closeness that no longer needed words. We left the record turning long after every song, like our hearts were quietly learning where they had belonged all along. We left the record turning while the room became our own. In the hush beyond the music, I knew I had found home. No applause and no announcing, no promise carved in stone. We left the record turning, and our hearts kept moving on. There were days that tested patience, months when money came up short. There were dreams we had to alter and some plans we could not afford. But whenever life grew louder than the love we meant to hear, you would place that record gently on the table, drawing near. We would sit through all the crackles, let the old song fill the room. Then we talked about the pressure and the ways we both had changed. Every time the needle circled, we remembered how to stay. The music did not solve us, it just gave the truth a place. Maybe love keeps playing softly after every chorus ends. Maybe home is what remains hearts kept moving on. Now the record shows its scratches, but it still remembers us. Every crackle holds a chapter, every pause contains our trust. We have learned that love keeps playing, even when the song grows thin. What remains beyond the music is the place our hearts begin. There are evenings when our children ask why we still play that sound. We tell them some old melodies know how to turn a life around. Then we watch the record spinning and exchange the same old smile. All the years between that first night disappear for just a while. When the final note has vanished and the room has lost its sound, what we built inside the silence is the love that still surrounds. We left the record turning long after every song. Now our hearts have spent a lifetime proving where they both belong. We left the record turning while the years became our own. In the hush beyond the music, we kept finding our way home. No applause and no announcement, just a love that carried on. We left the record turning, and our hearts became the song. I used to think the perfect love would sound like harmony. No misbeat, no rough beginning, no unfinished melody. But you taught me real devotion has its scratches on its wear. It can lose the song for moments and still know the song is there. So when our final evening places shadows in the room, put the same old record on and let it carry me to you. If the song should end before us, let the needle travel on. What we built beyond the music will remain when sound is gone. We left the record turning and it carried us through time. Every crackle, every silence still reminds your heart of mine. We left the record turning and the years became the proof. Love is more than perfect music. Love is staying through the truth. When the final light grows softer and the broom is nearly gone, let the record keep on turning. Let our love remain the song. We left the record turning long after youth had moved along. And inside the quiet after, our hearts kept singing on. The song had soft red lights on the curtains, your hand resting close to mine. We don't need the whole world watching. We'll become sacred over time. The room was quiet around us, city lights beyond the glass. We had both survived some seasons we were never meant to pass. You said loving made you careful, I said trust it made me slow. Then we smiled at how the honest truth can make a tired heart feel known. No big speech, no perfect movie, no pretending we were sure. Just two people learning gently how to make a safe place more. You looked at me with all your questions, I reach back without a plan. Sometimes love begins in silence, and the courage of one hand. Maybe promises mean more when they're spoken without pride, when the heart is not performing, just inviting someone inside. Promises under soft red lights, quiet vows in the middle of the night. Not written in gold, not spoken for show, just two hearts saying I won't let go. If the road gets heavy, I'll walk it with you. If the sky starts changing, we'll change with truth. Promises under soft red lights, I choose your heart for more than tonight. Stay me where the feeling is honest, where love is patient, steady and kind. Under soft red lights, I promise your heart can be safe with mine. You told me how you learned to carry more than anyone could see, how you gave the strength to others and kept nothing back for peace. I told you how I built a distance out of things I never said, how I made my own protection from the places hope it bled. You didn't ask me to be fearless, I didn't ask you not to bend. We just made the night a witness to a love that wants to mend. And in that low-lit, tender quiet, with the red glow on your face, I understood that real devotion doesn't rush what time must shape. Maybe trust is not a doorway that opens all at once. Maybe trust is every moment where two guarded souls still come. Promises under soft red lights, quiet vows in the middle of the night. Not written in gold, not spoken for show, just two hearts saying I won't let go. If the road gets heavy, I'll walk it with you. If the sky starts changing, we'll change with the truth. Promises under soft red lights, I choose your heart for more than tonight. Stay with me where the feeling is honest, where love is patient, steady and kind. Under soft red lights, I promise your heart can be safe with mine. Now I see a future forming, not from fantasy but grace. Morning light across the kitchen, little dreams in a familiar place. I see bills and busy seasons, plans that shift and days that test. But I also see us choosing to give each other our best. I see you standing in your purpose, I see me learning how to grow. I see love becoming stronger because we let the truth be known. And if years should change our rhythm, if the world pulls at our time, I will remember this beginning, your promise resting next to mine. Maybe forever is not louder than the moment we began. Maybe forever starts this softly. One promise, one heart, one hand. Promises under soft red lights, quiet vows in the middle of the night. Not written in gold, not spoken for show, just two hearts saying I won't let go. If the road gets heavy, I'll walk it with you. If the sky starts changing, we'll change with truth. Promises under soft red lights, I choose your heart for more than tonight. Stay with me where the feeling is honest, where love is patient, steady and kind. Under soft red lights, I promise your heart can be safe with mine. I won't promise every sunrise will arrive without a cloud. I won't promise we'll be perfect when life starts getting loud. But I promise I will listen when your silence needs a name. I promise I'll come closer when all fears begin to flame. I promise not to love you only when your joy this easy life. I will meet you in the questions. I will stay through changing nights. And when my own heart starts trembling, when I forget what trust can do, speak to me with gentle patience. I'll find my way back home to you. Promises under soft red lights, quiet vows in the middle of the night. Not written in gold, not spoken for show, just two hearts saying I won't let go. If the road gets heavy, I'll walk it with you. If the sky starts changing, we'll change with truth. Promises under soft red lights, I choose your heart for more than tonight. Promises under soft red lights, let the gears remember too. Every time we choose each other, we make those words come true. Stay with me where the feeling is honest, where love is patient, steady and kind. Under soft red lights, I promise your heart can be safe with mine. Soft red lights on the curtains, your hand resting close to mine. We don't need the whole world watching, we'll become sacred over time. The room was quiet around us, city lights beyond the grass. We have both survived some seasons. Your voice feels like home tonight, soft as rain against the glass. I was drifting through the silence, then you called me gently back. I heard your name light up my phone when the evening had grown still. I didn't know how much I needed someone calm enough to feel. Used to tell me how your day was, like the answer truly mattered. And the pieces I was hiding started softly coming gathered. I told you about the pressure, how my smile had worked too hard, how I carried everybody and forgot my own tired heart. You didn't rush to solve the aching, didn't dress my pain in advice. You just listened with such patience that the dark became less white. Maybe home is not a building, maybe home is not a place. Maybe home is one true voice that can meet you with grace. Your voice feels like home tonight, like a porch light in the rain, like a prayer I almost lost, coming back to me again. When the world gets loud around me, when my courage leaves my side, you don't have to hold the answers, just stay here on the line. Your voice feels like home tonight, warm enough to make me whole. Every word becomes a doorway back to peace inside my soul. You told me you had days like this too, when the strong face starts to fade, when the dream you keep believing feels 100 miles away. I could hear it in your breathing, all the way you rarely show. So I softened every silence till your heart could let it go. I said you don't have to earn me, you don't have to always shine. If your hope feels low this evening, you can borrow some of mine. Then you left beneath the quiet, and it sounded like relief, like a window promise made in light. Maybe love is one voice staying when the heavy finds the night. Your voice feels like home tonight, like a porch light in the rain, like a prayer I almost lost, coming back to me again. When the world gets loud around me, when my courage leaves my side, you don't have to hold the answers, just stay here on the line. Your voice feels like home tonight, warm enough to make me whole. Every word becomes a doorway back to peace inside my soul. I can see his ears from this moment, still calling through the noise, still choosing softer language when the world demands our voice. There'll be mornings full of questions, there'll be nights we don't feel brave, but we'll know the sacred rhythm of the comfort that we gave. We'll remember every hour when one voice became a shore, when love did not need perfection, only presence at the door. And if distance ever finds us, if the road takes different lights, I will close my eyes and hear you. Your voice will lead me home tonight. Not a thunder, not a flame, just two hearts still reaching softly. Perfect speeches, I don't need a polished vow. I need the truth in your breathing when you say I'm with you now. I don't need the world to witness what your kindness does for me. It turns a lonely room to shelter, turns my fear to memory, and I will be that voice for you, love. When your own light feels far away, I will speak your name with patience till your spirit finds the day. Your voice feels like home tonight, like a porch light in the rain, like a prayer I almost lost, coming back to me again. When the world gets loud around me, when my courage leaves my side, you don't have to hold the answers, just stay here on the line. Your voice feels like home tonight, through the distance, through the years, through the quiet conversations, through the love behind the tears. If the dark becomes a hallway, if my heart forgets the light, say my name the way you know me. Your voice feels like home tonight. Your voice feels like home tonight, soft as rain against the glass. I was drifting through the silence, then you called me gently back. I heard your name light up my phone when the evening had grown still. I didn't know how much I need. After midnight is only us, no noise left to hide behind, just your heart, my heart, and the truth we always find. city finally lowers its voice. Streetlights resting on the glass. You sit beside me in the quiet, letting all the long days pass. I can see the way you carry, in the way your shoulders fall. So I don't ask you to explain it, I just make the room feel small. Small enough to hold your breathing, wide enough to let you be. Love is not a crowded doorway, love is space for honesty. You look at me and almost smile, like you're learning how to trust. And somewhere past the world's demands, after midnight, it's only us. Maybe this is where love deepens, when the lights are soft and low. Not in everything we're saying, but in everything we know. After midnight, it's only us, two hearts with nothing to prove. No perfect lines, no careful masks, just the way I feel with you. After midnight, the walls come down, and the truth becomes enough. When the whole world fades to silence, I can hear the sound of love. Stay right here where peace can find us, where the dark is kinda rough. When the night lets go of everything, after midnight it's only us. You tell me about your tired dreams, how some took longer than you planned, how you learned to clap for others with your own hopes in your hands. I tell you how I feel forever, after love had changed its name. How I built a quiet distance just to keep away from pain. You don't turn my past to judgment, I don't make your scars explain. We just sit inside the moment, like two candles in the rain. And I realize love is softer than the stories I believed. It does not demand my armor, it gives my God its soul relief. Maybe healing is not thunder, maybe trust is built this slow. Maybe home is just one person who can stay when feelings show. After midnight, it's only us, two hearts with nothing to prove. No perfect lines, no careful masks, just the way I feel with you. After midnight, the walls come down, and the truth becomes enough. When the whole world fades to silence, I can hear the sound of love. Stay right here where peace can find us, where the dark is kinda rough. When the night lets go of everything, after midnight it's only us. You talk about the life we're building, not like fantasy but faith. Morning coffee, honest effort, little joys we'll learn to make. You say, I'll stand beside your purpose, even when the road gets long. I say, I'll learn the quiet places where your tired heart belongs. We don't promise easy weather, we don't claim we'll never bend. We just promise we'll keep choosing to come back and try again. And the room feels almost sacred, not because the night is grand, but because you're like it's nothing hard to do. So I'll give you all my seasons, all my becoming, all my truth. After midnight, it's only us, two hearts with nothing to prove. No perfect minds, no careful masks, just the way I feel with you. After midnight, the walls come down and the truth becomes enough. When the whole world fades to silence, I can hear the sound of love. After midnight, I choose you still, through the quiet and the rush. In every prayer I never spoke, there was always room for us. Stay right here where peace can find us, where our hearts can rise from dust. When the night lets go of everything, after midnight, it's only us. Yeah. After midnight, it's only us. After midnight, it's only us. No noise left to hide behind, just your heart, my heart, and the truth we always find. The city finally